Good morning. Thanks for joining me this morning. I'm actually doing this from the car. I've never done this before, so we'll see how well it turns out. But there's been all kinds of news this week, so I just wanted to touch base with a quick little video and talk about the Fed rate. So I'm sure all of you have heard by now that the Fed has increased the Fed rate. But what exactly does that mean? So the Fed rate is actually the interest rates that banks charge one another. And what that means is that banks are required to keep a balance on their with the Federal Reserve as far as how much they have, and that dictates how much they can borrow and how much they can lend and things like that. So they set these interest rates, and sometimes a bank will have more in their reserves, and another bank might have less in their reserves, so they can share these dollar amounts back and forth with one another. And that Fed rate that they're setting is actually how much they charge each other to borrow that money. But it also influences inflation. It tries to keep certain things under control. So the feds have been using it for quite a while to control inflation. And we haven't experienced this for quite a long time. But I actually found some information on bankrate.com that I'm just going to read to you. So I apologize for doing this, but I thought it was a really great explanation of how the Fed decides what to do with interest rates. So the Fed has two main goals: stable prices and maximize employment. The Fed achieves these goals by raising or lowering the interest rates. So if the US economy were a car, the Fed would be one of the main drivers. Economic growth is the speed at which the vehicle is traveling, and the interest rate are the foot pedals that give it more or less life. It's the driver's job to get enough speed to get it through the humps and hurdles, but not too much that it wrecks. Cheap borrowing costs give the US economy more speed, propelling growth forward by bolstering asset prices and household wherewithal to spend. But more expensive rates cause firms to pull back on investing and hiring. That slows the economy down, no doubt influencing consumer spendings along with it. So I just thought that was a great explanation of what they're trying to do with the Fed rate and why it's going up and down. So I hope you found that of interest. I'm going to keep it short for today because we're on the road, little road trip for the weekend. I hope you're all doing well. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call at 412-346-4655. Send me an email at diane@pearsonfinancialplanning.com or a direct message right here through Facebook. As always, have a great day.